Hello, hello. This looks so strange. I hope you can hear me. I just make a coffee. I just gonna come. This is so strange. The screen. I'm showing my wheel. At the moment, obsessed with this wheel. Just gonna bring coffee. Let's see. At the moment, one person only. I hope some people will join. When someone join, can say hello on the chat. The chat, I think, is open. This is my wheel. I'm knitting at the moment, crochet at the moment, a blanket, big blanket. This is what is coming. Long, long, long. And I've got my tools in this mate. I made this follow Tina. She does this mosaic crochet. It's so nice. And I can put my all the crochet hooks. So I'm using these crochet hooks. I've got bought all of them in this color. It's a tulip. And I've got my scissors here. So this is quite nice. I like this. And she sent me the wool, and it's a 100% wool, and I made this. So I put some of my the tablets or whatever in this. Yeah. So I like this. Mate. Here we go. Yeah. Trying to change position. iPad here. I don't know why this screen is like opening. It's really strange. All right. So this is the blanket which I have to finish for Christmas. So it's long, 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 long. Here we go. And I need to make a frame around this. And now, because I'm a little bit obsessed with this wheel, and I love this wheel, so I bought some wheel and wool. Here we go. I love this. So this is I just received for making a jumper, and I already like this color. So I need to spinning this. Here we go. This is, I'm gonna mix it with 1, 2, 3 colors. And this is like a dark green, quite nice. Wine color. This one, I think would be nice with all of this together. Would be nice jumper. I made before the sweater with hoodie, and I think it's a very similar color. And this is what I've tried. This fiber. So this is this fiber, and I was spinning. So this is quite nice coming. And you can see here. So I hope it will be like the other jumper with the hoodie. So I want to do something like this. At the moment it's on this, but so I straighten it. And with this color, the light green is this color. So I'm gonna mix it up, all of these colors. Plenty of ideas. I did before live streaming on TikTok. I couldn't connect YouTube. I hope today more people will join. I know there's plenty of people watching my YouTube from America, so I'm not sure if someone will join. So this is a project which I will be doing, my spinning and spinning wheel. I've done it a little bit spinning this wool, and I like this color. But that is my first thing which I start using this wheel, and then I started a jumper like this. So I'm gonna mix it all these different colors. So this is my back, and here I've got my front. So I'm doing two together, and this I'm gonna make a stick. Hold a minute. So that is a back. Here is the front. So I'm gonna, at the end, when I'm gonna finish this jumper or cardigan jumper, I'm gonna cut here in the middle, and then I'm gonna make a placket, and I'm gonna make buttons. So I can wait. So I spin some yarn. So this is the one, and then I'm mixing up with this color, which I did on this wheel as well. I spin out. So this is quite nice. You can see. And when you're spinning, it's cheaper because you pay for the wool, for example, 100 grams. In the UK, you pay like a £2, £3. And when I'm buying like a normal wool, you pay actually like between 18 £20 for 100 grams. It costs so much money. So that's why I decided to buy the spinning wheel, and I love it. It's just from this company Kromski, and actually I didn't expect it's of Poland because I'm from Poland. I'm in UK 20 years, and I was living in London. Then I moved to Cornwall, but in Cornwall I'm here because what's happened? I was working in the studio of fashion design, and I was a senior garment technologist, but I started as a machinist, sample machinist when I arrived in UK, and actually I didn't plan to stay that long, so I just came to stay maybe like 1 year and just go back to Poland, but I had a good job, and in London I was working Monan Smith, and it was like a dry clean. So I had my space. I was making alteration for people, and that was the first zone. So it was very good because so many people were coming, and I was making alteration. That was actually quite good money because a good place in London. So people were paying good money. Sometimes they were needed something to do SAP. So I was doing very quick. They like it, and even though I was alterating the sleeves in jackets, when for example the jacket was too long, the sleeves were too long, so I was shortening it. I was doing all of this stuff. So yeah, and then someone came to the shop and say, Thomas, why you not gonna work with studio fashion design? And they do design for the big shops, and then you can work in studio fashion design, and as a machinist that time. And I was thinking, and then at the end I make decision. I went to a fashion agency in London, and I start looking for a job in fashion studio design on the supplier side. So this is the people which they are supplying the big shops, and I start working with a company called Le Jeans, and I was a machinist. The boss was great, and people in this company, they were amazing, and we were working with M&S at that time. So we were making design for M&S, and that time I was making samples for this shop, and they loved what we were doing, and they liked the samples, all this design stuff which we did. So we had more opportunities to put more our garments, more departments in M&S. I can talk today because gone many years now, like 5 years I'm here in Cornwall, so I can say openly about this. Before we couldn't say anything about we were working with M&S, even though when I was traveling to home, we should not, we were advised to not mention M&S name when we talking between us as a staff, so we didn't use. Yeah, and then I became a pattern maker, so I was making patterns because this is what I was doing in Poland at some point. And then I became a garment technologist. I was going for meetings in M&S, and we start doing Amazon. So then we were going to Amazon. They had a brand where we were making for them design. That was quite interesting. And the funny thing was, I had a good relationship with one of garment technologists in M&S, and I think she was working there like 10 years. And then she said to me, Thomas, I'm leaving MNS. And I was like, oh no, don't tell me you're leaving MNS. Because we had a good relationship, which we were producing the garments, and you know, when someone is checking the garments before shipment to the shop, so it was easier because we know each other, and where with some mistakes we were solving in the factory before shipment. And then when I went to Amazon to meet new people, new team, and then she came up and she said, hello. And I was like, oh my God, what are you doing here? So we met from M&S, we met in Amazon. So that was great. And before she left M&S, she sent me an email. Maybe we're gonna see in the future. So, and then we met in Amazon. That's so cool. Then I was working, then I moved to one of the company, which the boss was from Cyprus, and he was living obviously in London. So we were making design for the bigger shops like a Next and Oasis, for Monsoon. So these all big shops, I had accounts and I was meeting all of these people. So that was quite interesting because my job was when the girls were designing the garment, then the machinist was making the samples. Then I was checking the samples. I was going to for a meeting, and then we were discussing what we like, what we don't like, what we can change, how to fit on the models, and that was another great opportunities to have a nice relationships. Then I was working with Tesco, so we were making a design for Tesco and Sainsbury at some point. So that was quite great, my job in London, and I just love it. But then obviously coronavirus came, and then we're closing the shops, and unfortunately I came to Cornwall because they asked us to work from home. So I grabbed my laptop and I came to see my friends. So I was working a little bit at home from Cornwall, and then they asked me to send a laptop back, and then I got resign. I did actually resign, and they pay money like for 3 months and everything. So I was in good actually position because they pay me, so I could stay in Cornwall. Then I was traveling to sort it out the flat near London. I was living south and on the sea. So yeah, that was quite a little bit tricky to sort it out because it was lockdown. We couldn't travel, and then I have to wait when the lockdown finished. And between the first lockdown and second lockdown, I was sorting out everything. And this flat where I am now, I just rented actually a day before a second lockdown, and I stay here in Cornwall. And in Cornwall, unfortunately, there's no fashion companies, like, you know, only I think Salt and something here is one company, the small one. So they don't pay much money, unfortunately. So I decided to be as a carer. So my friend, she was a support worker, so I just started working as a support worker, and I just love it. I didn't expect that because when she said to me, "Oh, Thomas, you can stay in Cornwall," and I was like, "What I'm gonna do in Cornwall? Here is no fashion." and I just, and then she said to me, "You can be a carer, you can support people, you can help people." And then I was thinking, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna try. And I did try, and it was, and I love it, and I love it from the first day. And I like all of when I was meeting people, I was helping, and I really like it. So I was working this company 3 years. Now I moved to a company called Carenza in here, Cornwall. So we are supporting people on the daily, well, so it's like a living support. and we driving with them, activities and making meals. So it's quite nice, and I'm enjoying. And in the meantime, I'm taking some of my knitting or crochet, and I'm just knitting and sitting with them, watching TV, movies, and yes, it's quite a good time. But the truth is, I still miss my job in London, and I'm here now, I think 5 years. And all the time I just thinking like maybe I should go back, I should go back. But because the gap is now bigger between where I left this 5 years, so to be a senior garment technologist and back to London is more difficult. I had some emails from London to back to London to get this job. Some of agencies, they were sending me emails, and they were offering quite good money. One of them, for example, they offered £50,000 per year, so that was quite good. But I just decided to stay here, and yeah, I just like completely different life. Everybody likes Cornwall. People come here for holidays, and sometimes it's busy. It is busy because Cornwall. So the summertime is very busy. I'm living here next to the sea. I mean, starting from actually Penryn, the river, and then it's going into the sea. So yeah, and the Penryn Falmouth, they almost together. So it's even like distance walk to the pier, so I can sitting there and watching some boats and there's some ships. There's some companies that build, I think they repair some ships. So it's quite nice. Yeah, so it's quite nice here, and that's why I decided to stay. And between, like, I always was knitting. I am knitting. I think I was like, I don't know, 12 years old, 13 years old, somewhere around. My grandmother, she always was knitting in the evenings, and she always was knitting, and I watching my grandmother and was like, oh my God, I want to do the same. So she always was making me jumpers, some scarves, hats, and I really like it. So then she teach me, and obviously when I was learning, I was losing all the stitches, and I was giving up so many times. And yeah, it's just like yeah, and but then I just keep going, and I was making some garments for dolls, and yeah, so I remember I had the one doll my mom, I think she bought, or grandmother, she bought for me, and I make a skirt, and this, you know, because that was like my first project, a skirt, and like quite open the skirt. I can't even remember how I done it, but I remember for today. And it was always sitting on my bed, and with this spread skirt. That was so amazing. So yeah, always in my life fashion or knitting, and always working with this stuff. Yeah, so this is what is about me. And yeah, I wish to know of you guys your history with the knitting. So even then, when I was going to Tesco, like, that was the biggest. I mean, M&S, I had very good relationship with these people. Monsoon, I had very good relationship. Tesco was one of the best people in there, and I really really liked them. That was very close. And then traveling to Bangladesh, I was traveling to Bangladesh to the factory. I met so many people in Bangladesh. They are amazing, and that was working very well. So yeah, so my point, it was about saying this Tesco, where I always was knitting when I was waiting for my appointment, because sometimes I was traveling. I had the garments in my car before I left the office a day before, and the next day I was having an appointment with the girls in Tesco, for example, like at 10 o'clock, and I was waiting because the traveling in London is so bad, and like people who are living in London, they know how it's difficult, and M25 is always full packed, and it was very busy. So I was leaving the house a little bit early. I was coming like 9 after 9, and I didn't mind because I could sitting and knitting, and this is what I was doing. And usually I was sitting in front of the entrance, like entrance to the offices. So like most of the people, they seen me. I was sitting and knitting, and everybody, oh my God, Thomas, you knitting? And yeah, I just, and then some people were talking to me. We know each other better, and that was quite good for relationship between us as a studio design and Tesco, which the relationship was quite good. And most of the companies, when I was going, I always was knitting and sitting. I did. I remember once I did one scarf, like a wine color, and I think it was kind of like this color which I bought here, maybe a little bit lighter than this. So I made for her a scarf for winter, and she was so happy. So, and I think that she bought for me a bottle of wine for this. So she didn't need to buy, but that was quite nice. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes people like when I'm making scarf, they say, "Oh, buy coffee. That's all right. I don't need to, charge money for making because I like it, and I'm gonna make for myself, or if I do for someone else, it just doesn't matter." Yes. So what the only this when I start making this mosaic crochet, that is actually pain in the ass. Sorry guys to say that, but it is, because it's taking ages, and you can see how long it is. So obviously I have no time to sitting and knitting whole days. So I always popping up or taking with me to work, and I'm trying to knit. And yeah, I just love it this. But I'm not gonna do any more. Seriously, this is like, this came up my idea with a present for one of my clients, mom. I think she's like 80 something, 87 something, and I decided to make for her because um, she was always watching me when she came to visit her son, and she's like, Thomas, I love your crochet or knitting. And then she's like, oh, do you know what, I've got a bed, a single bed, and you could do for me. And I was like, oh, sorry, I have no time because I'm busy, I'm working, and I was doing this YouTube and channel, so I was recording some stuff, so I didn't have the time. And at the end, I was just like, oh God. So I was thinking this year, and I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna make for her. So this is what is coming. And why is it black and white? Because, well, she said to me, she likes white and black. And then, I mean, still she doesn't know I'm making for her this blanket. So she, yeah, she mentioned like, oh, I've got single bed and I like black and white. So I was thinking, okay. So I bought this black and white color. And yeah, I just really like it. And this is where I started this design. The bottom, and I think on this part here, if you can see, this is like African design. A little bit I copy. One of my colleague at work, which I think he's from Ghana. So he said to me, oh, you're making so many things, maybe you can use some of African styles, African design. And he showed me some photos, and I did copy. So this one here is definitely like I did copy how it was. And then it was written that is a royal design something. So I said, well, that would be nice. So then this is my design. This one here, there's another one. So I was hold a minute, because it's just like I'm trying to figure out this camera. Is so funny. So this is me. I was doing this, and then I did like a breaks again with this African bit here. So every single time I was breaking the bits with this African bits and here, and then this I was drawing by myself as well. I didn't write anything. I just was going with the flow, and it's like, let's draw whatever. So I was creating. I just came up so nice. And then again, I just did a break here with this African. And then I got back to this trees, like a Christmas trees, like trees. And then stars. So these stars, they are based on the hat, which I've done it. I'm just gonna show you. So this is the hat which I done last time, and I did post a video. It's quite long because sometimes to explain and show, I know some people new, they are buying this LK150 knitting machine. Um, so I always show you from the beginning how to cast on, how to use this cord, because someone said, "Oh, can you not showing this? Or you can shorten it E-wrap when I'm showing." I said, "Well, yes, that's true. I could, but many people just find, for example, the video for this hat, and if I'm gonna say, oh, just go and find another one of my video, someone will spend ages to find or watch which one I was using before. So that's why I just showing always from the beginning how I started. I'm using E-wrap, Casson. So yeah, and so this is the stars, and I did here a mistake which I show on the video when I was making. You just be careful because I did the one of this on the carriage, the lever or lever they call just jump out, and I didn't notice, and I make one row, and then I look at these needles, and there is no loops. The loops they just dropped, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I have to put. So I put all of this work on the thin needle, and then I go back. I put it back, and what I did, I missed the first stitch from this hat, and I start knitting. Obviously, this is upside down, so you cannot see on the other side how it's coming. So I was knitting, I was showing how to knit, and then I realized at some point the one loop on the side, and I was like, what the heck it is? And then I realized I just missed one. So this is that's why what's happened, and this, you can see here, this one, just a second, is just moved the one, so you can see one stitch here. This here stars, they are all right. This one is a miss, but then obviously this will be here at the top, will be all right. So yeah, this is what's happened. But this hat I made on my hat, which my grandmother she did for me, and I think for my brother she did as well, like this kind of hat with this ties. So it's not pom pom, it's kind of like this, and I think it's cute and nice. So I think, and I this is why I noticed so many people like it on TikTok. They were clicking like it. So and Facebook on my page, people like it. This, so this is quite nice. Yeah, and this can be for kids and even for me. I hate hats, seriously. You need to be very cold to wear. Like in Poland, it's -20, so then you can wear it. This, but in UK here, it's fine. It's just I can be without hat. But this I'm gonna give to my client. So I was thinking I'm gonna give to my client, and he can wear for the Christmas party. He's going for Christmas party, so he can wear it this. and I've got this white hat with the red trees. So that can be as well, will be as a present for my client, because I'm making many things. What I'm gonna do with this, and it's like I would like to make more videos on YouTube, but sometimes it's difficult because I've got work, which I'm like last week I was working so many days, and actually today I've got day off, Sunday, which I swap it for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to work, and today I just at home. So I decided to do just live stream just to show you guys what I'm doing. And yeah, so this is the hat I finished last time, and this one I'm working on. This my cardigan I was showing, I think, so many times. So this is what I've done it, and this is the same. I did this without any patterns. So I was just I was doing from my head. Sometimes I was inspired. I've seen something online, and I was like, oh, I like this bit, so I'm gonna do this. Then I this, and I'm gonna do this. So I was like, yeah. So, and this again, how I've done it, I make this whole front as a one piece, and which I never done it in my life, to cut in the middle. I just was so afraid because I put so much work in this, and I love all of this prints, this design, and I love it. This is easy because even though you're here, you just do too dark, too light, and on the white ground. Here I did this one at the bottom. Did first on the dark and the light, so it's just so easy. And then this here I was doing. Then I feel just a second because camera. So is here. So this I feel this is empty here. So this I was trying like having fun, because we like knitting, and why we need to restrict ourselves. It's just like you are the designer and you're making your own design, and you're making your unique jumper or cardigan, whatever. So just relax and just do something, just be open for anything. I know some people saying, oh, I like to buy some patterns, written patterns, but I think like I learned, I always was learning what I see, and then I try to understand. I was buying so many jumpers and before, like, to understand how this is knitted, the design. I was observing design. I was going to the shops, watching, because even though when I was working in a studio fashion design, colleagues were going to the shops, and we were look at what is in the shops as the best seller. So this is usually where we're making all of this design. So even me, like with the jumpers, I was going to the shops. And this one, at the back, I just make my company name, Kerenza. So this I did patterns for this, for the back. And I did for my boss, I did like a blanket, baby blanket. So I was doing this, and he was happy. So I gave to his baby as a present. So when I'm wearing this quite often, and everybody like it. So, and you can see here the print like this, yeah, the boat and Kerenza. But on the wrong side, you can see I was using the short. You see the floats. There is no long floats. So I was doing, and I made some videos which I was showing how I do this float. So it's very easy, and this is what I get by myself to this point, because I hated this long float, which we can't on this hat here. When you make it on the knitting machine, So you've got all these long floats. See, all of this, boom, boom. So this is the problem on the knitting machine. Obviously, you can use a hook and crochet hook, and you can just catch them. But that is, I don't know, it just, yeah, but it's all right because knitting machine is stretching all of this. So it's like no problem with this floats. They're quite good. Here at the end the is quite a lot, but that's all right. And it's stretching nicely. There's no restrict or like a rigid fabric, so that's all right. Yeah. So this one and the sleeves, I was doing the same. All of this you can see here. All of this you don't have any floats, and it's just so amazing. So that look like a right side of the fabric. Yeah, and then this here is this is what I did. So when I'm putting my hand, I'm not catching any floats because there is no floats, and that is so cool, and that's just why I love it. So yeah, but the only what I was saying, I was afraid to cut this front. So I did one piece, and then I did secure by hand. So I was stitching by hand. I think in the future, because what I said before, this my yarn which I spun, and I'm making here the same. They call, I think, stick. They call. So I'm doing here this stick, and then hold a minute, I'm just gonna show like this, and you see the row here in the middle. So I'm making this one, that will be my fold line, and this will be my fold line, and this is next row here, that will be my fold, like fold line. Okay, so the middle of, hold a minute, camera is just so strange. So this here, the middle of, middle here, I'm gonna cut. But I bought, because before on this one, I was stitching by hand to secure. Then I cut in the middle, and then I did a crochet hook. I use like a half stitches I used. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see on here, this is inside. And you can see here, there's nothing going on. You are not losing any stitches. It's so nice. And then you just picking for this placket, you're picking the stitches. It's very easy. So I plan in the future, when I'm gonna finish this blanket, and I think maybe in January I'm gonna just show you how I'm gonna cut this front. I'm gonna make a video. This is my plan. And I bought, just a second, I'm gonna get from my, so I bought something like this here, and then I'm gonna put on this jumper. It's so funny, this English when I'm talking like this. Sorry guys. So I'm gonna put that on here, and then I've got a tool. Let's see if I know I dropped somewhere here. Oh, it is. I've got so many rubbish in this mine. So I bought this tool with this needle, yeah. And then you do, just a second, because it's a block for security. Let me. Here we go. So this is how it's working. And then they've got needles, yeah, here. And the needles will felt the front. So I'm planning, which that will be my first time with this felting, and then you do, see, I think I need to buy something different because that is quite rubbish. So then you're gonna do felting, but this is working only on the wall, apparently. I didn't try, I mean, I did try a little bit on the acrylic. Acrylic doesn't work, but that should go, and you go and you do this, and the wall, it will felt. And then if you do this, I've seen one guy was doing on TikTok. He was showing how to do it. But what he did, he was doing the same, but he was adding like a thread on the top. It doesn't need to be any thread on the top. You need to use these needles, but some people I've seen they are using like one needle, but I think yes, more needles, so that will be more effective. So when you do this, I think they're gonna be take a time to do it, but I think it will be good. And then it's felted, then it's easy to cut, and we know we're not gonna lose. It won't unravel any of the stitches. So this is the plan, and let's see. But this one cardigan, I was just cutting with just I support with the hand, and then I just cut, and then I did use hook and hook for the crochet hook. So yeah, this is what I've done. Yeah. So I've got so many things, and I'm knitting. And this one I just bought. I bought last year. I think I was showing this on TikTok as well, and but this I was making separate pieces. I didn't cut because this is what I learned. The stick cutting just came up, I think, last year or 2 years ago. I just started cutting. But you see, when you do two-piece the front, I just don't like this. See, is that. But if you do the stick, it's kind of like a facing. So in the garments, when they do facing, it's like a proper finishing. So this is what I like. And I think Arnie, there's the two guys, they do design for Rowan, and they do showing all of this stuff, and I watch them, and they are saying exactly the same about the finishing garment inside. So like me, I was working on the fashion side. We were making garments to the big shops, high street shops. So it's like I always feel inside the garment it should be finished like outside, and this is where I learned from my tailoring side. They always teach us like if you look at inside your garment, it need to be like outside. It need to be finished good, not just the threads hanging or some. So it need to be clean. Everything make very nice. So yeah, this is only what I don't like. But you know what? That is just at home. I'm just gonna put to work, and it's so good. And the hoodie I did make here. So this hoodie I post on the needles. I was showing how I'm making this hoodie. There's a video you can watch. I must say, I did a little bit too long on this video. The high of the hoodie. So if you in the future you will be watching or you want to make for yourself to follow my video, which this hoodie is really good because you've got very nice shape of this, and it's got you're making like a 2-3 panels on the sides, and in the middle is going one go. So when you reach to the high point, I will be shortened by 1 inch to compare with my video because I found a little bit too long. Yeah. So when I was wearing this cardigan and the one of my green jumper, I just noticed when it's shorter, it's sitting so nice. But when it's too long, when I did on this my video tutorial, it's just like I like it, but it's too long. Maybe some people will like it. The ladies, they've got hair. I don't have a hair, so I don't care. Some ladies have got here the pony, so they can, so that will be longer, will be better. So why not? So everybody can measure from the neck to your point where you've got your hair, how you wear, so you can just measure it and just doing. So when you follow this video, you will see where is the breaking point, because here I've done it like a 2 colors. Yeah. So from the neck, you can see here where is the breaking point. So this is a breaking point, and this is where your head started. So then you're finishing, and it's creating the hoodie, and then I did here in this one. I've done all the way around, all the way around here, this ribbing. So one go, and it's sitting so nice on the body. So if you're gonna use in the future my video how to make this hoodie, so I just recommend it, just check the high where you need, or just make less rows than I did in this video, because like to me it's definitely too long, and I don't have a so I don't need this long. So now I must say this jumper, which I was showing you guys how I make on the standard knitting machine, is just like, I still didn't stitch the sleeves. That it is so shame, guys. Sorry. But it's shame I didn't stitch. It's just been busy and thinking what next, and it's just like working. Next day I'm off. Then they calling me, colleagues from work. They calling me to come to help to work because someone was off sick. So I was just going, and you know, it's just this is the life. What we can do, yeah. So this is my, I'm just gonna show you meantime. This is I bought last time. This is the skin from, I know I was a vegan for many years ago. I was a vegan 1 year, but I did because of my health problems, and I've got still health problems. So the vegan side didn't change anything. But I seen this apparently rare sheep, which they got the long hair, and it's just, when I've seen the shop, I mean that was a shop with a restaurant in Cornwall, and it's called Tree Pole Pen. So if someone will watch this video from Cornwall, Launceston side, the Tree Pole Pen is absolutely amazing restaurant. It's a little bit expensive, but it's absolutely amazing. So this is when I walk into the shop and I've seen this skin, and guess what? I just seen the skin first. So when I walk in, I was like, oh my God, I love it. And it's so soft. And I'm not surprised this all our jumpers from the wool. They are so soft and nice. So this is like a hairy. Look at that. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. So cool. But it's so expensive. I paid £100, but well. And this is now on my sofa, and it's sitting on this side, on here, and I like it. Yeah. Well, I asked how to maintain this, but they said to buy just brush. I think they are talking about the brush kind of like this. So yeah, it's kind of like this brush. And yeah, but this brush I bought for making card, I think carden fiber. So I can spread it. I'm gonna show you soon. Yeah, but this is kind of like this. I need to buy and then brush it. But no one's sitting. I don't have a kids. I'm not sitting on this, and this is like just lying down like that, and it just, I'm happy. So yeah. Right. So this is, oh. Then I'm gonna show you guys. I did start a video, this cat, and as a cushion. So there's a video and there's a patterns which you can download and you can finish by yourself. So this is the cat. At the moment, I just at the some point I show how to make on this LK 150 knitting machine, and that's why I put the patterns, because you can finish by yourself. I plan to finish video, but then I was thinking like, that is too simple, everybody can do it. So I didn't finish. So I just posted one video, and then I hope it's look gorgeous. This, I like it. So you can use as a jumper. And this, I like this cat. I always was thinking like, this cat can come to my neck. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, and the tail here is so cool. So this one I really like. You see, this is always coming. And then yeah, But it's so many, obviously, even on this knitting machine, or you do by hand, you've got so many yarns because this is the wrong side of the fabric, but it's like, it looks all right. So I need to finish this, but I think this, it'll be finished next year, not this year. So here we go. So this is my, then I start making a jumper, and then I post a video of this one. And I did post the video, but with the patterns as well, so someone can use the patterns. So I start doing this, and then I got to this point, to this point here, like this. So I spread it evenly. So it's like a star. The bottom like this, and I want to make a jumper for myself. But then, yeah, and I posted the patterns, so like someone wants, so can use the patterns. But obviously, well, sometimes the patterns to put on YouTube is a little bit difficult because it's just I think I can't do too big photo, and it won't download this photo. So I did a smaller, like a little bit to see, but then you can use and spread by yourself. So I put the 3 stars in there like this, and then I use this bit, and then it's on the sides, this 5. So then you can even do all row in this again, like I did at the bottom here, but I just want to a little bit open, like a brief a little bit. So yeah, so that will be finished soon. I'm studying so many projects. I think you guys as well. You've got so many things. And this I did start crochet, but then I stopped because I didn't like it. And I start making it because I thought I never done it crochet jumper. So I said I'm gonna make a jumper. Then I'm gonna wash in the hot water. So that's why it's so big, because I want to wash in the hot water to felt. And yeah. I'm just gonna bring my green jumper in a minute. So I made this jumper here with this hoodie, which I was saying before. I did this hoodie, and the video is there on my YouTube channel. So this, when I was showing before, this is my wool fiber, which I bought. And actually, look at that, it's very similar. But what my point is, why I was talking about this crochet big one, because that was big as well. And then I wash this in the hot water. So when I wash in the hot water, it become felted, and you don't have I don't know if you can see, but in the hem, I've done it a little bit different. That is a Cornish way. I found a book, Cornish knitting, and I wanted to try. So it's a little bit, it look like a ribbing, but actually it's not a ribbing. So it's a straight like a piece, but it looks like a ribbing. It's amazing this way. So then I wash this in the hot water, and this is what become. And I must say, it's very, very soft. It's so silky, and I just love it. So this I'm wearing very often. And you see, for example, like for this box, which I was showing before, all of this fiber, yeah. So I paid £20, which obviously I have to spend my time for knitting on this wheel. Then, like I was showing before, this is what is straightening it now, and it will take time, but I'm happy to do it. But because for this, to make this jumper, is a Leicester wool. So I bought one of these shops in Truro, and it's very good shop. If someone is from Cornwall in Truro, it's a wool Truro shop, something called like this, and they've got amazing stuff. This lady, she's so good, always very nice advising what to do, and it's just amazing. So I bought that, and it's a Leicester, I think it's a fleece called Leicester, and it's a beautiful color, and I paid £160 for this, to make this jumper. So it's a lot of money, you know, and I'm at the moment I'm support worker. So I can't afford too much, but anyway, I just changed now. I want to do more spinning, so this is it. I'm gonna talk today for more hours, like some people want to join. Do you want to watch again? I'm not gonna delete anything from this video, so everybody can watch. I'm not gonna edit it, I'll just leave it how it is. So I won't go, and I want to show you this one, and I'm gonna show in a minute I plan a little bit to show you guys how I do spinning, because I've seen some messages people like spinning, and even though some knitters, they are thinking to do spinning to buy spinning wheel. That is so amazing, seriously, it's very, very worth it. And meantime, I want to show you my scarf. I've done it, this scarf crochet, and the video is, you can watch video how I made this scarf. So the similar scarf I've seen on the in the magazine, and that was so cool. And I was saying like, I'm just gonna do it, you know. So yeah, that would be for nice for winter. Here we go. So cool. So yeah, I just brought it this when I found I forgot about this. I made this. So it's a winter time now, so this would be good time for wear. Or maybe I can give us a present to someone. It's December. Now we're gonna give present to everybody in December, don't we? So this is quite good. You can use different colors. I just bought blue and off-white. It's like a creamy. I don't know. I just wanted to do something different, because always like brown, green, red and white. And I was thinking like, no, I'm just gonna do something different. So this is why I've done it. Yeah. And in the scarf you can see I've done it kind of like this thing to make a little bit brief the fabric. So cool. Here we go. Yeah, so all of this, and sip of coffee, a little break. I was coming today morning from my work, because I was working Friday, Saturday. I mean, I was working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and last night I had a sleeping night, so I was sleeping with a client house, and then I was driving in the morning, and in the morning it was nice, a little bit sunny, and now it's just like a miserable day, so it's nothing great. Yeah. And yeah, my cushions, I love these cushions. This is Tina's Mosaic Crochet, she did this pattern, so I follow. Knitting, I wouldn't buy patterns because I just learned to see the garment and I can sort it out by myself. But this mosaic crochet that was at the beginning when I start doing is a little bit tricky, so I want to see how this is working. So I watch her videos. I'm really recommending Tina's videos. She's absolutely amazing. And this is what I made, and I've got another pillow somewhere, I think the other room. So I might follow her patterns, and they are not expensive. In UK, you pay like a £5-6. So over 6. Sometimes she's got like her birthday. She had some percentage how old she is. Then she gave you percentage for discount. So I bought few patterns, which I'm very happy. I didn't do all of them. I just did few bits, and yeah. So this is it. This is a wool. This is old one. This is not this one which I was making with the hoodie. So yeah. And so today, later on, I will try to make with you guys some of this cowl. And I think I want to choose the design. So I don't know what I actually want to do. I just decided like everybody. Now we've got. Sorry, I need to take off the glasses, but I can see. So yeah, this is the cow, which I want to. But I think I need to do a little bit wider. This I like this for winter time. And then I want to today knit this later on. I just want to knit this on the knitting machine. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do. So and then so that is quite cool. I like this. But I don't know if the one color or shall I do ferrule? Maybe on the chat someone can send message if you want to see ferrule, or do you want to just see in the one color? Maybe two. For one color, I don't think so. I will have a wool because this is what I. So this is what I spun. So this is for my this jumper which I was showing before. So that is quite nice. And this one I was mixing on the board, the colors. And then, so I've got this color to use, this yellow, and this is the wool, obviously. Oh, sorry, where's the camera here? So that is so nice. I was spinning this, and I was spinning, guess what? To I finished work, for example, like 8 o'clock. I came to home 8:15. I was here because my client, one of my client parents, is not far from me. So I was coming, and I was spinning on the wheel. On this wheel, I was to 1 o'clock at night. That's so cool. I mean, you know what? It's so relaxing, and I really recommend it. I know maybe some people they don't like it. Maybe someone want to try, but I really recommending to try this. Is do you know what? We knitters we like to do and watching TV. You listen music. Some people like books. Listen, I do sometimes listen books as well, and it's so relaxing knitting. But this and this wheel is just absolutely amazing. I just seriously, I really love. I didn't expect that. So the thread when it's going through your fingers, it just make you so relaxed. Seriously, I didn't expect that. And so this is the color which I want to do today. All right. Then I spun this color and I have washed and dry a little bit. I feel like it's 3 days, but still I feel like this one is a little bit still damp. I'm not sure, but so this. And then and then this color. So here we go. Yeah. So these three I might use today to make this cowl neck. So this is the one. Let's see, a little bit, I'm gonna leave, maybe it will be more dry. It's just a little bit damp, it's just a little bit strange. I was in my bathroom. Maybe I shouldn't leave in bathroom because like I wasn't at home 3 days and I did this wash 3 days ago and I squeeze with this towel like, you know, should be dry and it's just still a little bit damp. Yeah. Because when I compare this, I mean, it feels cold. Maybe because the temperature in the house. Maybe, I don't know. Because I didn't put heating for 3 days. Obviously, I wasn't here. So it just maybe cold. But now I've got heating on and I've got my t-shirt and I feel all right. Then this one here, I did like a single. This is it. I did single span. And I did put the hot water so it won't break it, because if you do single and when it's too thin it will break it when I'm gonna knit. And actually I just want to try if I can do it on this knitting machine, but I think this I can use on my standard knitting machine, not on LK 150. And this way I start spinning here on this here. I like that. It's so nice. And this is it with what I discovered. It's with this all spinning. You can do yarn whatever you like. You can buy all different colors. Like I did here all these different colors. Just a second, I'm gonna put maybe on the floor. So I bought all of these different colors, yeah? And then you can just mix it up, all of them, whatever you like, and you do your own design. This is what is amazing. And this is, sorry, because from the wool in my nose is coming. And this is what I love it. Thank you so much, Wanda. Yeah, so that is this project. So I'm just gonna put on the site at the moment, and I ordered it, by the way, this from the call World of Wool. They've got amazing this fiber stuff which you can, you can need, you can spin it on this and then so that what I bought here. I think I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. So this one here, what I bought. So you've got the fiber like this, and you've got all the different colors. You've got red, orange, blue, and this is what came up when you're spinning. So this is how, sorry, like this. So this is what came up. I don't know if I'm holding. I'm on my iPad, and I don't know if this camera is just a little bit funny. I don't know. I feel like spread. So I bought all of this, and I'm not sure. I'm just gonna check how much I got. I bought obviously the scale. So I'm just gonna show you my scale here. So this is the scale I bought for the yarn, and then I press here. So let's see. I don't know if it's showing this. I'm putting this back, and it's showing 165. So 165. Oh, gone now. One more. There's something wrong. Let's on, off, and put again. And now this. Oh, it's showing now correct. 230. I don't know if you see. Anyway, so the 200 plus I've got the some stuff I spun, so there will be more of yeah. And this is what I'm planning this, and I want to show you here. So this is my wheel here, and this is my. I've got everything in this house, guys. Here, look. So I'll show you first. I don't know why this camera is a little bit funny. Anyway, so this is my here LK. I don't know if you see here. This is my machine here, and this is the new machine, 260. So this is for the bulk and chunky. Here I've got obviously my TV always is on because I don't know, it's just like me. Then I've got this board, and I'm gonna do this fiber. And then, oh, I'm gonna show you guys at the back here. So I've got here another yarn, yeah. But at the back, I've got squeeze 1, 2, and 3. There's, I think it's a true knitting machine. The box at the bottom, but this is the ribbing knitting machine, which I can attach to standard knitting machine. But I did use a few times, and I don't like it. And I think because I'm knitter, and I like always this soft knitting fabric, like here, all soft and nice. And I found when I did this, when I used the ribbing, it's just too very rigid, and it stretched a little bit, but it was very rigid. I just didn't like it, and I try all different tension, and I just didn't like it. And then I decided I just gonna make always by hand, and I can hang on this knitting machine. So yeah. Yeah, so this is how I'm so busy. So, and I don't know what shall I do next. It's just like sometimes when I think about YouTube, what to do next, and it's just like, oh God, I need to think something to find, and I'm busy. It's so difficult sometimes to think what next. So I want to show you. Like for example, this fiber, this board I've got here on this table, guys. Oh, so this is the first bit when I start knitting. Look at that crap. This is where I started because obviously I didn't know how to do it. Look at that. It's so crap. Yeah, it's too, you see, after wheel is twisting so much. Yeah. And then I did, I mean, I think I can put on this board, this blending board they call. So I can do it. And I can undo actually. So I don't know if you, just a second, I will try to do that way. So we need, I bought this. So this is another thing. All this company, obviously spinning company, just a second, add effects using hand gesture. What is this? I don't know, something showing. Turn on reaction to express yourself. Whatever, I don't know what it is. There's something showing on my this YouTube. Right, so this is the blending board, and this is the bits which we need. It's like playing on the drum. Choo, 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 choo. So what I want to say, there's a company, Ashford, which everybody knows is very famous and very good company, which I cannot say any bad word about this company. They do all these spinning wheels, and they do most of for spinning, weaving, and all of this stuff. And that board, if you buy from Ashford, it's cost £175. It's so expensive. So I found quite good this blending board on Amazon for £29. How the difference? And guess what? This wool, which I was showing you before, I just done it on the blending. Right. So this one, because when Kromsky sent me this wheel, spinning wheel, they sent with this yarn, and that was already blend. So I just was spinning and I've done it, finished. But then I was thinking, like, if I want to make a cardigan, the 250 grams which they send me, that won't be enough. So I ordered it. That's why I ordered all of these different colors, and it was that color which is here. So I mixed them all together on this blending board, and I came up this. So this is what I'm trying to point it out. We as a knitter, if you're willing to learn spinning like me, I'm 51 and I'm still learning, so I'm so happy. So you see, this is like you can do by yourself, and it's really, really nice. Here we go. So I can show you just quick how I do. I think that is a little bit difficult with my iPad to show, but I think this I don't need at the moment. Where I did put this fiber. Oh yeah. So this one actually I don't need to do anything, but some people maybe they want to change colors. They want to pick this red, the orange more showing, because when you open this fiber here is more more red, more orange inside, yeah. So when you've got, oh, maybe I'm gonna sit like this. So, and right, I can show you like this. So when you've got like different colors, so what you do, this board got the needles, and this needles going to the top. So when you put your hand like this, is going that way. When you're going the other way, they are going hooked that way. So when you put your yarn, this fiber, it will catch this, and then you just put in here, and you look, you just pulling like this, and then when you look now, you can see all the colors, which you cannot see. Actually, when I open now, you can see the red inside, but you couldn't see what is inside. So I did this, and then you draw another bit. So you're putting all next to, and you're stretching this, pulling down, and then next. So you're putting all next each other. If you've got different colors, you can do like a layers. You can put, for example, what I was doing on these colors. So for example, I was putting first I was putting, for example, to make, oh, what is this? Sorry guys. Yeah, to make this, yeah. So all these different colors. So I was putting, for example, like one layer in this brown. Whoops, it's gonna start. All lay in the brown, like a thin layer. Then next, I was putting this color, next layer. And then I was using this yellow color, next layer. And then because I finished, so I can't show you, I finished this nice and rust color. And then I was putting this on the top. And then we're gonna just show you the techniques what I learned. Very good is a lady called Evie on this YouTube. She's got so many videos, and I think they recommending her very well, and she's quite good. So yeah, this is what you're spreading like this over the board. Like this. Here we go. And you can put more and more and more, but I don't want to because I want to keep this. And then you've got this brush. Oops. Oh, and what you can do, for example, like they left some bits, yeah? So these bits, you can spread it all over here on the top, and you just pull them. So that's why when I said, for example, I did actually like, I did round this. So I can put this on this board and just spreading, and it's opening, you can see here, like opening. So the twist will untwist, if I can say like this. And then I've got this brown, look, it's a twisted. And then I put from this side on this untwist. Even though untwist, you can do the second, because I think this is on the double. Yeah, it is on the double. You can untwist on the wheel if it's damaged. This is what I learned last time, because I was thinking like I've got plenty of this wool which I was exercising. Someone on TikTok asked me, how long are you spinning? I said 1 month. So yeah, and then you've got this brush and you just brush it. I hate this sound. And you do this, so that yarn is going inside. It's shame you can see properly, like, but it's going into, oh, you can see here, it's going into this needles. Look at that. When you do this, and here, it's going inside the needles, and then you put in another layer. So now when you did quite like more, I didn't put more. Now you've got this bits here, and then you put in on this side, on the bottom, and then one you put in on the top. And then you just doing this twist like this. So and then you can, if you've got the thicker, because this is a skinny one, so I don't want to pull too much, but when it's a thicker, you just pull, stretch, and then twist. Stretch and twist. Stretch and twist. And at the end, if you've got something like this, you can just, at the end of this edge, you twisting around, and it's making flat and skin. And then you check out this, and you see it's changing direction of the colors. So now actually I did different way than. So if you look at this here, that going that way, yeah, and this one is going this way. So look how is the different. So it's changing direction, and you can decide it what you prefer. So obviously you can do a trial. So now you're just checking out from this and this, and then you've got fiber ready, so you can a little bit stretch this. When it's too thick, you can a little bit stretch like this, and this is what will come. And how people selling, they are folding this, I can't remember what they call, roll something, and maybe someone can post if you know the name, because I always forgetting the names. So people selling this for spinning. So this is like this, and then we can spin on the right. So but I'm not gonna do more because I started before with my somewhere on the floor. Oh, it's here. Because I started before that, and I started doing that way. So I don't want to change now direction, because, you know, when I'm gonna finish, I think I'm gonna make from this like a, which I like always, this cut tops. It's just so nice. You just like putting on the t-shirt, and it's just, you're walking around in the house, or if you're going to work or whatever, you just popping up to the shop, and it's just like so nice loose. Yeah, so, and it's easy to do it. So yeah. So because I started this, I don't want to change for this. I just was showing how to use this blending boards. But I discovered this blending boards is amazing. Hold a minute. They roll. I'm just gonna check with my phone. Right, let's take the phone, because there's a name for this. Seriously, 51 years? I'm forgetting so many things. So this is a fiber on blending boards. Rolac, this is what they call, and I'm just gonna post here, Rolac. Yeah, so they call Rolex. I still am just gonna forget, because I was remember yesterday and I forgot today. So yeah, this is what they call. My phone I'm gonna put on the side. So this is so good and easy, and I pay this less money, like for £29, £30 on Amazon. But maybe, but I think this Ashford, which costs £175, I think this is coming because of the name Ashford, which is like obviously so famous. I didn't see from Kromski, but Kromski is the Polish company they producing, and they are famous as well. Plenty of the spinning wheel they are selling, and weaving stuff. So they're quite famous, but I didn't see from Kromski. Maybe someone seen from Kromski company, but most of the time it's Ashford, and Ashford. And I think Ashford obviously got a little bit bigger, this mat, but that costs £175. I can deal with this smaller one at the moment. If I want to bigger, maybe I'm gonna buy cheaper, bigger. But this Evie, which I mentioned before, she on YouTube. I think I had just her when I was researching the name. You see, even when you're researching her, um, just a second, researching about spinning wheel, she's actually popping up on the first place. So most what I was looking for. Fiber Love Diary. This lady is very good. I like watching her. And Evie is Gillian Evie channel. So very recommending, even though you take a coffee and watch her video, and she doesn't pay me so to mention the name, but I just really, I like her. She's so funny and straightforward, very good explaining everything. So yeah. So this is what the Rolex here. I don't know if you can see. They hang in the shop. So this is what I did. So you can do by yourself at home, your own yarn is so amazing. So this is it. With this we're done. I'm gonna put in the corner. Before I bought this spring, I just want to show you this yarn. When at the beginning I start spinning, and this is the crab. Look at that. But I think it's with the seal. It doesn't say what. It's 50 grams marathons, but it doesn't say what. I order it, but and look what the crap I've done. First of all, it's so soft. So when I try to spinning, it's just this was coming. I mean, I just make mess in the back. But this what I'm gonna. My plan is to use this on this blending board and to sort it out properly, because I did this. I mix with this yarn, and you can see the tiny bit here, the dark one. So this is what I'm trying to mix it up, and because I was trying what I'm gonna do with this, and I mix it up into this yarn. So I've got here on my, just like difficult to see the dark bits. Yeah, so I added, like I'm just gonna see on this the other piece. I have no space in this flat. I think next year I'm gonna rent new flat, bigger one, to have like a proper studio, because I can't, but at the moment it's fine. So in here you can see the bluish, like a turquoise color. And here some bits. So I like these bits. I don't know if it's showing. Yeah, here. Like it's showing like somewhere a little bit. Oh, someone said my daughter got me one exactly like that. Amazon, haven't used it yet. Well, I recommending. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just use, and it's really really good. I use a few times, and then this. Obviously, this in the back, like I said, I just did a mess. But if you look, it's beautiful colors. Seriously, that's why I bought. I was like, oh my god! On the photos I've seen online, and I can have amazing, something. But you see the twist. Oh my god! Why did the twist too much? So I have to actually a little bit untwist, which I can untwist again on this wheel, which I'm gonna put the other opposite way, which I was spinning, because they do S and Z. So yeah, and this again, you can see here how much where is the camera here? How is twist so bad, and here no twist. So this was when I was learning. I was like, I don't want this. But yeah, I did. I think the first week, if you can see, I bought another one spinning wheel, and spinning wheel, spin machine, and you connect into your sewing machine, and you can. It's working very well, but just I think I was thinking about electricity because this sewing machine is working all the time, and obviously it pays so much money for electricity. But when I was watching people using the spinning wheel, I was like, just your strength with your with your feet, so you don't need to use any electricity. That's why I bought first this ice spin, which is great. Seriously, it's so good. So if you watch one of my video, you can find I'm showing how to set up. The people that is, I think, invented UK, what I can understand, because I didn't see nowhere someone using this tool. I just found online, and I think I paid like a £90, and then you connecting this bit to. Maybe I'm gonna show you later. Let's see how, because I decided to spend one day with you guys today, just talking about everything. If you got any question or something, you can just say, because yeah, I've got time today, so I just prefer to do like live instead of recording, editing, and so yeah. So this is what it came up, and look at this. Yeah, I would do something, or I'm just gonna throw away. That it doesn't cost much, and it's like a wool with silk. I think it's a wool with silk, because this, you can see, it's quite. So look, when you pull, it's coming. Oh, sorry. You pull this, it's so nice and soft. This was being amazing. And you see, I'm grabbing this again and squeezing the bag to the next time. So, let's see. Yeah. So we were talking about this everything, and I just look at this now, here, this Rolex, which I've done it. It's just so cool. I like it. This Rolex. So nice. Here we go. Right. I need to fold this because I'm gonna mix it up again, and then I'm not gonna do anything with this. So, and you see I've got like a bags with wool, some work when I'm starting, and like I'm coming back from work, and it's just like whatever. So whatever is coming to my hand. So this, which I should not do. True, I should not do it now, because I want to finish this blanket which I was showing you, because that is like a Christmas present. So I want to just finish this, and I always got like feeling not well. I mean, in my head, like, oh, I shouldn't do this while I'm spinning, while I'm doing this. I should finish this. But I think we all, like, as a knitter, we always got this bit which we got something new. We are putting on the side the old stuff, and we are starting new stuff, don't we? Just I go like this. Or I'm gonna find new wool, and look, even though, and I'm gonna show you. I bought last time, and I went to Hobbycraft. Yeah, Hobbycraft, and I bought something like this wool, and I don't know why I bought. I just like it. Look at how soft. Choo. It's like a mohair, I think you say. But what says here? Disco Daydream. Well, what the name, where they come from? And it's got a little bit shiny bits. You can see here. And I bought one more ball because I was thinking, like, I wish to try this. This is more, I think on this one you can see like a more mohair here. Oh, sorry, this side. But on this pink one, you can see this shiny, but it's not that much. It doesn't show much. It does show a little bit, but this one is better. So I bought in Hobbycraft this, and this one this one called the same, Disco Daydream. I think maybe this is a line called Disco Dream. It's 50 grams. It says chunky, but is it? Sometimes this, I don't know where this standard, where this coming from. That is not chunky. Chunky, I've got here. I'm gonna show you chunky. That is a chunky. And I bought this, I started a little bit scarf. And obviously again, into bag for later. And then I found this, and I like that. And I wanted to try on this LK 150. But now I didn't see it says chunky. What this says, 6.5 needles. Well, not sure if that's true. 6.5. That is too fine. This is so soft. I know what they mean. Maybe if you're gonna do on thicker needles, maybe it will be fluffy like a scarf or hat from this. And I bought this because it was £2 each, and that was like some reduced price. So I said, £2 each, so I'm gonna buy that. You know when you go into the yarn shop and you want to take everything from this yarn shop, because we knitter, we like everything. So yeah. So I want to try this on the knitting machine. Actually, do you know what? We can try. I'm gonna try now. Can put. I don't know how I'm gonna show you this. Oh, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna show you this here. This is what I was spinning as well. So this is from these colors which I was showing you. You see here this yellow, brown, rust color. So this came quite nice. I just like this. It's twisted. I mean, it's not twisted. Maybe it's squashed in my back, but this like is nice. I like it. So this I need to put into the bowl later on, and then would be to my this cardigan. Right, my coffee is cold. Now we are on live 1 hour 47 minutes, because it's just like a day. Do you know what I'm doing? I think sometimes it's good to show what I'm doing, because like I'm recording videos, and sometimes even these videos I'm not showing the face, because it's just like I want to focus on the patterns which I want to show, and I want to show, like, I know so many people's buying LK 150 knitting machine. Many people, I think a poll like what we're gonna do. Say, what knitting machine do you have, LK 150, or if you've got machine, a standard brother knitting machine. And you know what, on this poll, I think it came like a 50-50, and at the end I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know which one now to use it. But actually we can use it too, because everybody can make a swatch, and you can just count stitches, how many you need. So yeah, I like. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 knitting machine. Now I've got the spinning wheel. So this is my life. Day off today, and it's just like, because every Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm working. This Sunday is just off because I'm working instead tomorrow. So every Monday I'm off, and every Thursday I'm off. So yeah, this is my life: work and YouTube, knitting, which I love it. Seriously, I really like it. All right, so let's go here. It's a small flat, unfortunately, because in Cornwall here it costs everything so expensive, everything. And then this here, I can try this. So I'm just gonna have some snack. I love this. Obviously, I love donuts, and I will buy donuts if I. So cheers. I know some people don't like when we're eating, but I'm just gonna put it in my mouth and gonna prepare machine. I'm just thinking how I'm gonna put this because usually I'm recording with this, with my camera with my phone, but this I've got on my iPad, and I'm just thinking, what shall I do? How shall I do? Hold on a minute. That way. So we've got light. I'm just gonna close. I think I'm gonna close this window. Trying to sort it out, and now what? Oh, I can put the box. Right, so I'm gonna put my laptop on here. Oh, let's see how this is working. I hate this light, but I think this is how we need to deal with this. But let's see this. I think this show better like this. So this is this yarn. I'm just curious because that is showing chunky. I don't know why this is saying chunky. And this is another my spinning. Oh, you can see here. I would can see. I was showing this the other colors. So I put this and I got like bits. It looks so cool. Here is this tiny. Just a second. Just gonna check this here. So here, I don't know. It's difficult to show. Tiny bits. Bluish. It's just tiny, which I mixed it before when I was doing, and it's so cool. So this I did on the knitting machine. I was showing this. I did. Here we go. Right. So I'm thinking, still thinking with this light. Okay. Maybe that will be better. I don't think so. I can reconnect it to my phone because that will be the best. In the future, I'm gonna use, this is what I need. Like this. Right. So I'm gonna put this carriage. I'm gonna move here. And I'm just gonna put a few, I don't know, I've got here 2020, and I'm gonna every other needle, and I'm gonna use with this waist yarn. Someone said why I'm not using waist yarn. I do waist yarn I'm using. I did say, someone said on Facebook, to you why I'm selecting, like I did without knitting. I started knitting without waist yarn, but many people different way, and I'm showing different ways. Sometimes I'm starting from this yarn, waist yarn, sometimes not. So everybody can choose whatever they like. Everybody's different. Just gonna go. Gonna hang this here. Okay. Next time, if I'm gonna do live, I'm gonna go from my phone. I'm just gonna try if I can. I don't know. I'm just gonna try. Me, yes. Your videos. Live. Yeah, I can see myself. 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 And echo. Right. Thing is, I can't change. I can't do anything. No, I can't do anything. Right. So I'm trying maybe one more box I can find. I'm going to do a 5 minutes break, and I'm gonna try to sort it out something with. I don't know if I can stop this and stream. No, I don't want to end. Right. Anyway, so you're gonna watch me and find. I've got one more box, and then I'm trying to put one more box here. I hope my iPad won't fall. Choop. I think this will be a little bit better. But now, which way I have to? It will fall. One more snack. Chocolate. I think this looks better now. I'm gonna find one more, something heavier. I'm gonna put the book at the back, the heavy book, so it won't fall. I think at the moment this is what I can do. Here we go. Right, so I did first row with this yarn. I did put. Thomas, wake up. And then I'm gonna do one more. I just learned by myself, I found. I like this one more, like this. And now I'm gonna select these needles to the front. And then I'm gonna do a few rows. Do we have number 6? Do we need number 6? Well, 5 maybe. Here we go. So this is it. Oh, one more. Because most of the time there's waste yarn you put in from this side. I'm just trying to figure out this light. I think this would be much better. And then, nope, nope, nope. Well, this is it. Yeah. So you can see. Sorry, I look like this. So you can see here. And I don't want to put on this machine here, on this winder. I'm just gonna undo this, and I'm gonna pull from inside. Oh, someone, I think today it was, you don't pull from inside. You do, because the twist, you see, I don't know if you see here, like this. The twist is going like this. They call this what I learned on the spinning is called S. So it's going that way. So when you knit, apparently from inside, when you finish your garment, and less peeling. So that is the difference. What I learned a long time ago, and they always were saying, you always putting from inside. And this is how the commercial companies, they do spinning where you pull from inside, not from outside. So obviously, when I do winding here, this winding, this yarn, I will start again from inside, and this yarn stay inside this bit. Then when I'm putting on the knitting machine, I'm putting from again inside because that is inside. So when you finish the garment, then it's less peeling, apparently. So hold on a minute. I'm gonna undo this. Right, I'm gonna put here, and this is where I always got tangle. All this my waist yarn. I think the other piece will be better than this. Here we go. Look, even here, I've got my needles everywhere. Everywhere in this house, wool and needles. So now I'm just gonna put this on the clip here, and then into the carriage, and then we're gonna go through once. Here we go. Then you tuck to this side, and this actually you can tuck the same on the other side, so they would be tight. The sides will be tight. Yeah. And now let's take this yarn. So they say 6.5, and it's a chunky. I do not believe this is a chunky. It's just so hairy. But when you touch, when you squeeze, it's like a decay. It's not. So first time I'm gonna do like a mohair on this machine. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put from here. They are saying 6. I can put on here 6. Sometimes I'm following the same numbers which they've got where it's written on here on the instructions for the gauge. They're putting 6.5. I'm gonna put 6. Now let's see what's gonna happen. And I'm not putting it from the top. You can hold me here. Someone on Facebook last time asked me why you didn't put from the top through this. I was like, well, sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes I don't want to spin this yarn and to do like this way. Right. So I've got on number 6. I'm just gonna put. I like to put this canter. I did row 1, and I'm gonna to do 20 rows. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can see now it's already nice and soft. It doesn't, it's not chunky. I don't know why this is called chunky. Definitely this is not chunky. And if we're gonna use wax, because you can wax, I've got wax here. And then if you're waxing, because sometimes what I do, I'm putting through, this is my from the spine, from the spinning wheel. So when I wind it up, upsetting someone. When I'm doing this yarn, I'm putting this through here. Oh, come on. I'm twisting my yarn now, but anyway. That was, I put for rest. So I'm putting here, and I'm putting there. Twist, like, put the proper way. Not this way. Wait. Like this. And this is what I do. And it's sitting this wax, sitting here. And seriously, you can see when you wind it up, you can see the rows, which is taking this wax. Some people, they are putting, I mean, on this machine is nowhere to put this wax. On the standard knitting machine, Brothers knitting machine, we've got special bits which you put in this, and the thread is going through. And then you're knitting, and then it's waxing. So yeah, I bought this one of this Facebook page. I think it's a LK150 knitting machine, but my call, I think, group the other called just LK150 knitting machine. And the lady, she was selling this, and she said she does it. So I bought from her, and you know, for I think 2 pieces on Amazon, I pay like I think £8 or something, and from her was like a £5 for 4. So that was easier, and it was homemade, and it's really good. So I'm so happy with this. I'm just gonna wind this up because I put this for rest because we need to, when you're winding, when you're spinning yarn and it's too curly, it's good to put on there and rest, or you keep still on the bobbin and it's resting. Anyway, let's go back to this. So I've got number 6, but so I did 11, and I think I'm gonna put now, for example, if it's like 6.5, because you see, I'm following actually instruction what was here, and I put exactly the same here, and it's soft and nice, and I can see really, you can see, but I'm gonna take it off in a minute. So I'm adding 6.5, so I'm putting half more on 6.5 like they recommending here. All right, and then I'm gonna make another 10, or maybe, let's see, 10. I'm just gonna put the weights on here. Oh, it's so nice, seriously. I think like a lady's jumper. This is absolutely amazing. Oh my god, I love it. I think I will do for myself. Cut top. But it's not enough yarn for cut top. So this is 6.5, like the instructions say. I'm gonna do 10 more because I think I love it. Oh wow, this looks so good. So this LK 150, here we go. We can make even this what called chunky mohair. Oh, it's so amazing, seriously, it's so good. Now I'm gonna take off this weights and all of this bits like a bell. I like these tools. I know they are a little bit heavy, but I love them, keeping them. So they're so cool. And it's pulling, I like because it's pulling the sides, which you got more straight and nice. You see here. Hope you see here. Light. Ooh, light. Yeah. So it's straight. I need to buy a different lamp as well. When it was summertime, it was easy to record because it was light all day. Now we've got dark. Look at this. What time is it? What time is it? It doesn't show on my. Oh yeah, 2:15 in UK. So yeah, I'm gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna do this and this. Take it off. That. Oh my god, I can see why I took this here. Okay. Ah! So now, broom. Oh my god, guys, seriously. This is so awesome. Oh, it's the touch. It's amazing. Yeah. So if I follow 6.5, it's absolutely nice. And I think if you're gonna wash, I just don't like this light. Sorry, guys. Just like, oh, maybe that is better now. So mohair, I done it. It says chunky, and I done it on this machine 6.5 tension. Here we go. Oh, it's so nice. Seriously. Wow. And look how stretched. Woo! So it's working. So obviously we do it this way, yeah? And then when you wash, so the 6, I know it's just, I just noticed even just the half tension is like from 6 to 6.5, just half. How the difference is opening nice here. But this 6 is more firm. It's not firm because seriously it's so soft. And definitely after wash, the all hair will come up. I guarantee you. Yeah. Oh, it's really nice. And now, if you do that way, look, you just, I like with this cord because I've got on this side, obviously, you're just gonna pull Choom. Out. Oh, I didn't do E-wrap. That's why. You see, and sometimes when I'm recording video and I'm making some patterns, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't do E-wrap. And then I have to unpick and do it again. So yeah, don't forget E-wrap when you put in this waist yarn. So like someone said, oh, why are you doing waist yarn? Why you don't do waist yarn? I need to do E-wrap anyway. If I do with the waist yarn or without, you have to do still E-wrap. So yeah, because then we're gonna do it this. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. So I'm so happy we done it today, this. And yeah, this 6.5 is opening nice. Nicely. Oh, you can see like see-through. It's opening nice. So on the 6, you can see the 6 is more together. You can see shadow now. Yeah. So here we go. To move a little bit because I can bend down. And this here. Here we go. All done. I need to buy something to wind up on this because I just don't like it how this can. So you see, this yarn you can do on LK150. So this LK150 is so good. Shame they don't produce these machines anymore. This I'm gonna do later. And again, it's gonna go to my back. But it is shiny. You can see. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's shiny. It's really nice. Maybe like this. It's shiny. So it is shiny when you make. That will be actually, because I've got only 2 balls, this color and the other a little bit grayish, that can be good for the scarf. Yeah, here we go. So this is it. And now I just need to connect my iPad. What am I going to do in a moment here? I don't know, guys, what's happened with my plant. I don't know if you can see here. Sorry, guys, for this. Can you see this pole? If you look at one of my videos, or if you see TikTok or whatever, I did some in at the back. You can see beautiful leaves, and it's a fig tree, and it's just I lost all leaves. I don't know how this happened. This one is fine, but this one is just pole, no leaves, and I'm so sad because it was beautiful and everybody who was visiting me, my friends, it was like, oh my god, this fig tree looks so amazing. Winter time, I don't know, autumn, we've got still autumn, so and then it's lost the all. I had this I think since I moved to this flat, I think 4 years, so it was 4 years, and it was always beautiful, and I love it, and I always was proud of this plant, and it just became naked. No, yeah, no leaves. I'm so shiny. I need to throw away because what I'm gonna do with this now. Even I stopped now putting the water because it should have happened. So I don't know, and it doesn't show anything like, you know, these bits which they can eat, worms, I think, or they can eat. So yeah, nothing there. I don't know what's happened. Well, one of this misery. Yes. So good. We got Sunday today, so we can. I can record this more today. I think, guys, I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm drinking now a cold coffee. So you can see this in my kitchen. obviously I have no time for cooking because I'm working. Then I'm buying some stuff just ready me. But I cook always the house clients' houses. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the water on. And last time, I don't know if you can hear me, I bought a machine, the grinder, and then I'm making coffee from the beans. Because, oh, it smells amazing. Ooh, like in the shop, coffee shop. Ah, it's so good. And then I go, this is the beans. Here we go, beans. I need to buy more now because I'm using a lot. So this is the beans. Ooh. And this is how we are drinking in Poland. And we're drinking in Poland without milk. I mean, today I think people are drinking with milk coffee, but we usually don't. So we are making this beans grinding, or we are buying already grounded coffee, and then you just boil water. You put the grounded coffee, like I always like a teaspoon. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you the Polish way of making tea, coffee. Sorry, coffee. Cup, and we've got grounded coffee. 1 and 2. If you like this strong, I'm gonna add a little bit and half more. And then I need to be straight away boiled. You cannot wait. So now you need to put this water. London will say water, whatever. And then I'm gonna cover it this here. And for next time, yeah. And you just stirring, and then all the bits going down after maybe 5 minutes, and then you can drink. But I was working with people from Cyprus, and there was a guy who I can't remember his name. Sorry, if you're watching maybe this, I'm sorry. So he was asking me many times if I want to have a coffee make the way Cyprus is making. So yeah, I always open. I like to try everything. So even when I'm going traveling somewhere, or I always like to try the stuff from other people, because we need to be open. Why we need to be just just traditional our country or whatever? I just open for everything. Anyway, I'm from Poland. I'm eating only English food now. And I'm cooking cottage pie and all of these stews and casseroles. So yeah, everything I like it. Anyway, so what they do in Cyprus, they are putting the ground coffee into the pan. They put in water, and they are boiling this on the hub here. And when boil, and then they put it into the cups. But we in Poland, we do easy way. Maybe a little bit laziness. I don't know. It's just like you just put in coffee, and then you just straight away you put in boiled water and coffee done. And seriously, try. You can add sugar as you like, and you can drink with milk like normal coffee. And I guarantee you, because tastes amazing. I know some people I don't have. I think I did have before. They call cafetiere, I think something like this. With Germans they are using, and they are putting in the jar, and it's like a sieve or something they call, and they are sucking this all bits coffee down, and it's just take coffee, and then you put into your cup, and this is what Germans likes. Or you're using the coffee machine, obviously. But I have no space for the coffee machine. And one of my clients' mom, she showed me like she would like to sell a coffee. It's really good machine. And when I check online, it costs like £300. And she said, "Oh, I can for £50." I was like, "Really?" Yeah, but I have no space here, so I can show you here. Like I've got my, which I really like, my air fryer. So I'm cooking here. Here all rubbish, knives, letters, which I need to shred them, and yeah, and this is where I will cook here on this electric one. Yeah, and obviously here I got you can see microwave and the stuff I need to wash, which I didn't have a time to wash. Yeah, so it's not much space here, but I like this area because it's close to the sea, so that's why I'm not sure if I want to move, but definitely maybe here around I can find some, you see, and here now all these bits get down and now I can drink a coffee. Cheers. So yeah, I like this area and I don't want to actually move. There are some flats here next to, which I think I might show you. Sorry guys. Oh, here. Did I switch off the heat? I'm gonna switch off. Oh, shame I can't twist, but anyway. Close. So here, I don't know if you can see or not. So here is starting the sea, but plenty of cars here all the time. You can see the boats in there. So yeah, and it's a river here. It's coming behind this building, which I'm not happy with. This building is so close, and it's actually dentist. And can you believe I'm driving to dentist to London because I know this lady for so long. I don't know if this light. Well, I think I can't do anything. This is my wall. In this box I showed before. This is my table. Sometimes I do recording on this table, so handy. This is my bag. I was knitting before. I think this light. I will try to switch off the light. Don't know if it does help. So yeah, I did this bag crochet. So it's good. And I'm going for shopping. I'm going to work. I love this one. And this is why I was following Tina. Mosaic crochet. It's nice. And I'm gonna show you this bag. This I made for my work. So if I'm going for sleeping night, I'm putting all my stuff here. And here we go. My own bag. And it's so cool. It's quite, I did a little bit too long because I need to walk like this. It's like when I'm standing like this, you're just dragging on the floor. So I need to do it this way and I'm walking my back. But again, it's my bit here. So I'm making so many things around myself. I will try to take this light. Oh, I need to connect this iPad because battery. So I'm gonna connect here. Here we go. This is nice now. Maybe I should move knitting machine here. Oh, let's see. I didn't unpick. Why did you put all this back? Maybe now it will be showing here better. Oh, it does. Yeah. So the funny thing is, I don't know why this is seriously. I can't put in my head why they put this is chunky. Seriously, it's not chunky, and it's so nice. Yeah, you can see here some bits shiny. Ooh. Yeah, and look how it's soft. That is not chunky. I think these people from Hobbycraft, they need to sort it out, the team, technical team. That is not a chunky. And only, but I think the selling was good because I bought this on reduced price, which I said £2 each, yeah? And they just were 2 in the Hobbycraft. So I just grabbed it because like, wow, that is quite good and I can do something on the knitting machine, something for recording. Yeah. Oh, you can see now shiny more. The blue is showing. The pink one is showing. The pink one is showing when I knitted this. Right, my bag full of this. What is that? I know what it is, but I don't know where I put. Anyway, I'm just gonna put them on here. Also, if we here look. This big needle, I never done it in my life so big. This is a 10. I think I was posting this video. And you see, this is called chunky. And this is what is so thick. So I've got this knitting machine, 260. So this is where I can use this thick yarn. And this is, look at that, this is different. This is not chunky. I don't know. It's just like, yeah. And now you can see here, obviously, it's different way of finishing this yarn, but just a second. But yeah, and you can see it thick. That is chunky. Even I stopped this. I tried to do a scarf in this chunky. I don't like holding these big needles, and I just stopped at some point. I did few rows, and I was like, no, I can't cope with this. But I think on the when I bought on the what is the description? Sorry, description is written to use 12. So I didn't buy 12 because when I took this 10 and 12, and it was so big, I said, no way. Because I know how, because obviously I'm knitting for many, many years. So I can manage, even though a little bit bigger loop on this, so I can do more loose. But I started just doing this, and like, I don't like, this is so thick, like for carpet. Do you know, I think that will be good, this yarn, this chunky. This particularly, it will be good for just something on the floor. Oh, I found, look, I bought this as well. Chum looks so much wool I'm buying. Seriously, I like something, and I like this green. And the thing is, like this is sometimes good, like when you're spinning now, look at that. You can see, sorry, this way. You can see this, how they span this yarn, yeah, like this way, here. And this is what I did. Look at this. Oh, they are similar. Obviously, they're different color, but look at this. So yeah, I learned very well. So in the 1 month, I can't believe it. Seriously, guys. Yeah. So I bought this again to do maybe some my nose itching because I'm doing all the time like this. Sorry, because like all wool around. It's just like, and this fibers from this, it's just like flying. So yeah, I was thinking maybe to do a hat in this. This called marble chunky, and yes, that you can see chunky. To compare with this pink one, which I done it on this knitting machine, that is, you can see this is a chunky. So, and this is what I try to do for my spinning. I try to do chunky, like maybe, yeah, a little bit chunky, like a way of Aran way. So I want it a little bit thicker, and then I start doing a little bit thinner. So, but the thinner I prefer, thinner than this thicker. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. So I've done it. And do you know what? I'm doing this for myself. It's something which I discover it and I like it. And I'm gonna finish this maybe as a jumper with hoodie or just cut top cut. I always mixing up, sorry guys, with the hoodie. And this is something what I created by myself, from fiber to yarn and then knitting. And I think this is what we like it, to creating something. I think this is so good and it just make you happy. And you know, when you knit that, you just like, wow, this is so good. Yeah. So where's my coffee? Oh, it's here. Oh, just yeah. So we are now 2 hours 36 minutes. Woohoo! So this is what I'm doing when I'm at home and I'm not recording, and I'm gonna knit. You see how many stuff I've got, and oh, I'm just gonna just a sip. Oh, this coffee is amazing. Ooh. So that actually I bought this year, and I think I did like a short video while I'm knitting. Just a second, because I lost some stitches. Anyway, I'm just gonna catch them later. I'm gonna catch them later when they're gonna run away. And you see, I love this. It's absolutely, I don't know, guys, do you like this? Look at this. I know it's a little bit squashed, sorry. It's a real wool, and do you know what? Every single wool when I'm buying, they smell the same. Because usually I'm buying merino wool. And for the spinning, I did buy merino wool. And they got always specific smell. When you smell, I always like, oh my God, I love this smell. It reminds me of wool. It is, because I don't know, but personally, always when I'm buying the wool, they smell the same. And this is what is coming to my head. It's just, this is a wool. And someone, when I posted this on my page on Facebook, someone said, Thomas, you're smelling chemicals, not the wool. I started laughing. It's true, because obviously these people, they are washing, you know, all washing this, going through this, you know, the machines, they spinning, and you know, oil and everything, and it's true. But it's just, seriously, every single time, I don't know if you're going to the shop, to yarn shop, and if you take to your hand the real wool and try from different companies the wool, I'm telling you, they all smell the same. This is like, yeah. Anyway, that was quite, I think it's called Cascada, I think. Where's my bag? I'm just gonna tell you. It's really, really nice. If you're just a knitter, and I think this one, I didn't try. No, I did try. I did try on this knitting. So I bought. You seen the cones like this, and it says cascade fingering like this. Yeah, and that actually is coming from Peru. So it says 100%, 100% Peruvian highland wool. And what else? Hand wash, lay flat to dry. Yeah. So it says made in Peru, Peruvian highland wool. So this it smells like wool, maybe chemicals. I don't know. Right. Want to show you because I've got the lighter color. I don't know why I thought if I'm gonna buy this light and dark. See, light and dark, and there will be nice contrast. Yeah, because I thought like I don't want to do too much contrast, but then when I start knitting, yeah, I'm gonna show you something. Can you see here? You can see because I did only a bit. I didn't like it this, and I stopped and I said I'm not gonna unpick. It's just for me, and I don't really care. So and then I start to do lines here. In the light, you can see, but actually the light in the daylight, you can't see much, but you can see here. So I thought it would be more contrast in the daylight, but it didn't. So that's why the reason was why I added all these different colors. And guess what? Because this is 2-ply, this yarn is very skinny, which I have to use for this. I'm blind. Sorry, guys. I'm using 325, but I would go because I do a little bit. I don't do tight. I do always lighter. So I think they are recommending on this yarn here for the gauge to do trial. US 325. Well, it doesn't say UK. 4 inches, 28 stitches, 32 rows, 10 by 10. US 1 number to 3 says. So UK I think is 225 to 325. So actually I put 325. Yeah. But then it says EU 3.5. Or just all different numbers. It's just so I don't know why it is like this. Anyway, it's working on 325 and it's really soft and nice, and I can't wait when I'm gonna finish. But I did put on and obviously I think all of you got the same problem. We always starting and okay. Most of the time when I'm starting something, I'm finishing. But because I'm trying to do weekly some tutorials on YouTube, this is where it's actually stopping me because I'm working, then I've got 1 day or 2 days off per week, and then I have no time. And then it's coming another week, I have to make a video and like, I need to do something new. So this was happen. But this one I made on electronic. Oh yeah, I've got electronic. You see, it's coming out to my head. Electronic knitting machine, 950, and I bought 950, but I didn't buy 950E because with the E you can connect to your computer and you can buy a program, and this costs quite a lot of money for this program. So if you're planning to make for people, you know, private, I don't know, maybe company want to open to make jumpers, but then I would buy 950E. And this machine I got without E, which I'm using punch card. No punch card. I'm using, there's a 550 programs in this machine. So that means 550 different patterns. So this I can use to knit. So one of them I knitted with this yarn, and look, came up so soft and nice. My hand knitting is better than this machine, but yeah, I could figure out with the tension. But what I want to show you, this was programmed in the machine. So where's the camera? Here on this side. So here we go. Wait. Just gonna show you a piece like this. So this is what is programmed in this knitting machine. So this is what you can do. Seriously, I mean, I love this. So, do you know, I want to by hand and this, but if I do on this 950 Brothers knitting machine, I would be finished this jump a long time ago. And this was, but I was thinking like a little bit too granny. I'm granny, but you know what? I just like it, this. See? So it's nice. Right. And this is waiting for my finishing, but I'm thinking, because they almost the same. This is a little bit from the knitting machine. Most of the time from this brother knitting machine, I noticed it's soft, but they are more rigid, more firm, and it's actually like a real fabric, you know. But this my one, it's just you feel this is by hand, and it's so soft and really nice. So I prefer, and maybe that's why I start doing this. So this is my bag, which upside down. So this is my bag, and I'm gonna make without armholes. I want to make straight, and then just sleeves. So this is my plan. But what I want to say, I'm comparing this because maybe the sleeves I could make on this brother knitting machine to speed it up. Sometimes what I did before, I made the back, I did some kind of stuff like this design, and then when I was knitting on the knitting machine, just front and sleeves. This is speeding up as well. I mean, this idea I did before, and yeah, and it's working. And then you can just count how many you did row in this color, in this, and you just follow the front, and it's done. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. But then at the moment I've got 150 on this side, and on the other side I've got 260, which I've got Aran yarn, and it's waiting to make a jumper. Oh, this is what I bought on. I went for festival, yarn festival, fiber actually called fiber festival, and I bought this, and it's Morgan. I tried to find it on the website, but I just didn't put anything here. It's a 4-ply merino wool, because I'm crazy with merino. It's just I love merino wool, but it doesn't say website where I can buy. But it is nice, and it's like kind of 4-ply sock yarn. So yeah, so this is the colors which I'm adding a little bit something to this jumper. So this is the plan. Another plan. Yo! Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna put this on the side. Oops, my yarn is catching this blending board, which I was showing at the beginning. Right, and so I want to. It said 3 o'clock here. So what I'm gonna do, where I put these yarns, I can feel now. I think it's less damp. I think I can spin. Can spin it. I like this what I did on this blending. This is so cool. And if his jumper came like this, I might try just this to spin. I'm just gonna try because this is. I'm just gonna wait. This yarn here. Oh, guys, you're gonna show you something. I think I was showing before on one of my videos. So I bought this in case of emergency break glass. Is it cool? One of the company they made this. So yeah, if you run off the yarn, you got emergency. Maybe if you knitting at night, woo, you got some stuff. So cool, right? And the same place I bought this. If I'm showing now, this made from wool, and this is actually felting. This is what I'm planning to cut the front in this yarn wool. So yeah, has been felted. Look at this. And someone made for the, so this side is like this print, and this side is this. So cool. And I put already my pins and needles, not all of them because I'm keeping at home, but that is all felted. It's so nice, and even it's felted. It's like this green jumper. It's just so nice. I don't know if I didn't ask her if she washed in the hot water or she just felt. I think it's like washed. I don't think so she did with this needles, which I was showing at the beginning. I think it's just, yeah, washed in the hot water. Looks so cool. I love this for needles. And this here, when I'm gonna show you this. So this is what, like this. That is only card photo, but the lady, she did felted. So she was using obviously this kind of fiber, and she was felted, and then she has taken photos and she make a cards. And I'll tell you something. Wait, I'm gonna bring something to you guys. I'm gonna show you. So can you see this picture? So this is the place where is this festival. Also, we've got meetings like every year. They call in Cornwall Blue Light Day. So then it's coming police, ambulances, and they are showing how, they are working, how to rescue people, and all of this, what equipment they've got. So it's a really interesting day, and all care companies, not all, some good companies, they are coming, they are showing, and they are offering service. So someone want to find, for example, care company, that's a good place to go, and then you can just find, if you're in Cornwall and you're looking for a care company, you can just find on this place once a year. I can remember June, can remember now, somewhere around this time. So on this side, when is the photo? So this is the trees, famous trees, Cornish trees. And on this side, or maybe on this side, there's a building, like a huge building, and then people coming there, and all of this care company, they are having a show, and it's very nice. All people with disabilities, autism, they are coming, they are singing, they are making. It's not a competition. It's just like showing they can sing, they can dance, they can be human. Because unfortunately, sometimes people don't understand people like this with conditions. So autistic people, or learning difficulties, sometimes we treating different way. But why we need to treat different way? That is just condition. They are human being. So that is a good place. Now I'm gonna show you something. You will be very surprised. So this is what I spotted. I bought. Yeah. Just quick this. And I bought this as a Cornish penzance. PZ is size penzance, but it's makeup because not penzance. She just said to me, "Oh, Thomas, I just make up." And obviously, I introduced myself. So now I'm just gonna show you something. What I start doing it, but I started this project 3 years ago. Just a second. I'm gonna do like artists they do on the TikTok. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So this is the oil painting, and I start doing. Just a second. I'm gonna just show you to compare. Right? Sky, blue, blue, greens, green. You can see they are the same. You got dark at the bottom. I've got black. I didn't see this. This is why I painted from my photo. So I took this photo a few, like 4 years or 3 years ago, and I said I'm gonna paint. So what I'm missing here is just the trees. So you see here, they are trees, and I'm missing here trees. So I start painting in oil, and well, I hope next year I'm gonna finish. Let's see. So this is another thing which I have to finish. So I'm doing so many things. Well, yeah. And this is in my bedroom. So it's in my bedroom on the easel. So I'm keeping this on my easel. So when I've got I'm in good mood, I will finish. But let's see when. Right. Also, I'm gonna show you. I did weaving. See, I'm doing everything. Seriously, I do everything. It's just about my mood and what I want to do. So I bought the weaving, and I do this. So and it's so nice. And this is a wool. Well, kind of. It's a mix wool with acrylic. But I can see now. It's like a month now. It's waiting here to finish. It's not much. It's just the end and the edge. So I'm gonna show you. Just change my color, the lamp. I did this before on this loom. So that was my first piece, and you see here is narrow. The bottom is wider. So yeah, but this is my first one. It's so soft and really nice. Here we go. Right. So I'm gonna put this back because it's too many things here. Okay, so I will try to 3 o'clock. I will try to, and this if you want to know how to do the beanie, so I did the same. This hat, you can watch a video how I made this beanie, how I did this scarf. This scarf is amazing. So you see, I'm just doing so many things. Chum. Yeah, I like this. I think I'm gonna give this as a present. Not sure yet. Maybe this I want. I've got the same I made in the blue color, white and blue, and that maybe I'm gonna give as a present. I think this one I'm gonna leave for myself. It's quite nice, and it's a double scarf. So you can watch one of my videos and you see, and even the fringe. You can twist the fringe, but I didn't. I like this because they are soft and nice. When you twist, they are just standing like funny way. I don't want to say anything. Oh God, seriously. Right. So this is here. Maybe today I should just show like a little bit spinning, because not sure if I'm gonna have a time today to do this cowl. Maybe I'm gonna just record the cowl how I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna do this. Now I need to find this bit here. I'm so curious how this is going on my knitting machine. The problem is, like, the light is not great and I don't want to destroy the video. So maybe next time, maybe next week. Next week, I need to check with my phone again. I'm not organized. Here my phone. So my let's check my rota together. So, oops, it's not this phone. Sorry, I've got the company phone. I asked last time the company phone because it's taking so much space. Well, where's my phone? Company phone. This is the question. I think they have a bag. And I say, I'm walking with so many bags. Like seriously, like a granny. This is my stuff, washing stuff, my pajama. I've got my phone. Here we go. This is for tonight, because tonight I'm going to work for a sleeping night, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately, unfortunately, it's more. It's more hours to do. Everybody at work, they know some. I like working many hours. So let's do this. Rota. Let's see. Ba-ba-bam. Right, so I'm working tonight, tomorrow day, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday I'm off. Ah. And then, right, Monday. Maybe next week on Monday. I don't know what is most suitable for all of you guys. Maybe not this Thursday, maybe next Monday. 24th. Sleeping. Okay, 24th. So let's do 24th next Monday, follow Monday. and then we can do something similar but short. And like today I just want to, you know, spend time with you guys. You can see me, what I'm doing, you know, so many stuff around. It's crazy now. I'm seriously obsessed. I'm obsessed with the spinning wheel. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna quick doing this. Like, it's gonna fall. So this, and I'm gonna cut. It's so much fun when you do your own yarn. So cool, seriously. I didn't expect this. To cut off this bit. And here my ends. So now this base I can cut. I'm gonna do this side. Let's see. Oof! Yeah, I got it. And then I'm gonna just quick. Banana. What do you like to watch maybe on when you knitting? I do usually. I'm watching Netflix, and I like movies, American movies, some English movies quite good. Uh, but most of the time I'm watching American movies. Knitting machine is a little bit tricky because you're on the knitting machine and then watching is just a little bit tricky. But you can listen some music, YouTube. You can watch some YouTube videos, my videos. I did once. I think I did post a short about this. Like I made one sleeve, and then I wanted to finish the other side, obviously sleeve, and was like, oh my god, I can't remember how I've done it. So I went to my YouTube video and I was watching how I've done it, this sleeve, and I was following. So I think on Facebook, on my page, I just post. I was watching my videos and I following. And I must say, this one video, which I was making sleeves, actually it came quite good because sometimes I do watch after myself, obviously, but I think that was one of good videos because like was matching perfect everything and how I increase, decrease the hem and ahead of the sleeve because I like to do jumpers or sweaters with head, like a tailoring side, because I like always like, and I learn always tailoring. I was studying tailoring, so yeah, I prefer this way. I just when I like this one, I think I'm not sure if this one, but the other one I was showing you guys, the Peru yarn. This is what I'm gonna make a straight and then just sleeve. There will be from there to there, but not sure. I just don't feel well. I like this tailoring side when it's sitting nicely and you can just do it. I always feel more comfy when I've got tailoring way jumper made. So yeah. Oh, this yarn came up so nice. Yeah, and maybe I'm gonna bring the table here. I'm not sure. Just gonna try my this wall. I think no. I'm just gonna maybe next week because I need to do the hem. So the hem, obviously, we know how will take time on this knitting machine. So I think I'm just gonna prepare just for next week. Follow Monday, 24th, I think. I'm gonna prepare, and I'm gonna do a little bit later this live stream. Not because Sunday today. I was saying like most of the people at home, 12 o'clock. That's a good time. They can spend time a little bit with me. Some people come and go. Some can watch, come back, go away, come back, go away, come back. Yeah. So this is why I just spun, and I would like to show you how I do spin on this wheel, and I think this we're gonna finish for today. I'm just gonna spin this, yeah, because I many things, and I have to finish this because this is make me a headache. Seriously, first of all, fact, I love it. Yeah, that is mosaic crochet is absolutely amazing, and I love it. Seriously, I love it. But make me a headache because I've got so many projects which I show you. I do this, I do this, I do this, and I can't finish because I've got this, and I have to finish to next month because it's going as a present. And it's not only this. I think I showed before, like a plum. Plum. I just got somewhere hidden. I'm gonna show you next time this the other blanket. So I'm making two blankets. This black and white, which is going as a present, I mentioned, and the other. So that's going for my client mom, and the other blanket is going for dad. So the dad blanket, that's blanket, is more colorful, more colors I put. I mean, I use two colors, and there's like a triangles, kind of like these trees, but it's triangles, and I put different color, like green and blue, so different colors, because he likes colors, she doesn't like colors, so that's why I said black and white. So this is my actually headache, and they don't know I'm making. So I put myself in headache because I really, really like these people, and I want to make a present for them. Yeah. And I got this client. I really like clients. I like parents. It was like 2.5 years ago. We started going look after this client, and I met parents. They are amazing, and we just click from the beginning, just like And sisters, I met sisters. Last time we went for dinner. We had a nice time. Before this dinner, they invited me. I mean, any support work, I can go with him. But he was invited to his dad's birthday. I think it was 90s birthday. And it was in Turkey, in Cornwall. Beautiful place. This Turkey looks to me, when I looked there, when I went with my client, it was like I'm in Saint-Tropez in France. Seriously, beautiful boats, sea, and that time was beautiful weather. We were sitting in the hotel on the terrace. We were having nice drink. Me, not alcohol, because I was driving, unfortunately. So I can't remember even what I was drinking. I was drinking something. Then we had the fish and chips, which is in England normal thing, fish and chips. So, well, I don't want to say this face like everybody. I like sometimes fish and chips, but when I came to UK, I came to my friends and I said to my friends, I'm hungry, I want to eat something. So they asked me, what would you like? So I said, something English. I want something traditional English, yeah? So my friend said fish and chips. So I start laughing. I said, don't tell me fish and chips is a traditional dish of England. So obviously it's not. But it's a popular. Everybody fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips. So when we went with my client to this hotel for his dad party, we just ordered fish and chips because this is the one thing here quite popular. So yeah. But I always was thinking why people say in England fish and chips, not chips and fish. Fish, chips and fish and chips. Fish and chips. But what doesn't say chips and fish? Do you know anything about this? I don't know. So anyway, so strange. This. So yeah, we had a good time, and the all sisters came. He's got 3 sisters, and obviously parents, and some people from Wales, and some people from South Africa came. So it was a nice party. Obviously, we couldn't stay for the like a real party, so we just came before party because we were driving. Can't remember now. 1.5 hour, 1 hour, more than 1 hour. We were driving there because from London to Turkey is quite long way, and with my client with his condition, but he likes driving. I think I could drive with him from London to London and he will be happy. He always smiling in the car. So when he's driving, so that is make me happy. So yeah. So I went with me and my colleague. We went for this party. Good food. Then we came back in the evening. And yeah. So this is what I'm doing for them. Unfortunately, if maybe they will watch my video because they know about my YouTube, I'm not making for them any presents for the sisters. Just I'm doing for the parents. So the dad and mom, they're gonna get presents, and don't show video to uh, my client's mom. So she doesn't know anything. But sisters, they know I'm making this blanket. So yeah, I'm just gonna wind this. This is so cool. Look at that. I love this color. And this yarn. It's a little bit decay, I think. Worsted, I don't think it's worsted, but it's not decay. And I think it will be very nice on the knitting machine. So yeah. Da, na, 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 na. Trying to do this. I'm so happy I can do this by myself. Here we go. And now I can wait. And this is a 56 grams, like 56 grams, like some you can use for something. So I think every single this bit which I've done it is 56 grams. So it's like 150. So that was cool. So then next follow Monday, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put on this winder. I'm gonna wind it up, winding up this, and then yeah. Oh my nose! This wool is seriously. Right, so I'm just gonna show you how I do this on the wheel. It's so cool. Seriously, guys. Amazing. Amazing. I need to grab some biscuit. Sip of coffee. What I'm gonna do. I think I need to get on the other side. Okay. I will come back in a second. So I don't know how to stop this video. I went to the toilet a second. Unfortunately, I need to because we have a long time. I'm gonna keep and save this video so some people can watch it, this stream. And yeah, so here we go. We've got this spinning wheel. And I started, you can see here. Whoops! Maybe I should turn this way. So I start spinning. So this I'm gonna do later. I need to do the balls. I'm gonna sort it out this later. Seriously, I can't believe this looks so nice. I think I'm gonna spinning this way. I know I started but then if I'm gonna do 2-ply, then I can twist this. Or I can use the other bit for something, maybe hem or neck finish, but we can do whatever we like. So yeah, my yarn I'm keeping in this box because this is the wool, and it's just coming to my nose and everything. Seriously. So I've done this bit here, and I prepared to find this bit here. And you see, you need to pull this thread. And look how soft this is. Really, look at that. Sorry. It's this. Oh, it's on this side. See, you can see me through. Here we go. You can watch later on. I'm gonna save this stream. I don't know why this is so funny. It's coming. Anyway, here we go. So now we've got this long. Ooh, I really like this one. It's so cool. So now I'm gonna put here, and this is all right. And then, so I need to attach to this. And so I need to do skinny. Now I've got this open, spread. And then we put in this. And we are coming to the end. And this will catch this yarn here. Here we go. Here you see. And now I can spin. I can spin. It's so cool and so relaxed. Then I have to do 2 bobbins in singles, and then when the 2 bobbins finished, I mean they full up, then I can take these 2 and do 2 ply, and obviously depends what the thickness, but I'm trying to do nice and skinny because I like this skinny. And here we go, just you going with your, and you can watch TV, and it's so relaxing. Da, na, 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 na. So this is how I'm doing. This is the carded one. It's a little bit different. I know some people are just pulling this, but I don't have a much. I think it's so because I want to skinny. So I want slowly to go with this. And the funny thing is, because this is the carded one they call. And the other color, which I was showing, this one is top. They call top. So when you pull from this top, you see how the difference is. It's quite thick, this one. Yeah. This one is like, if you look properly, you can see it's a fluffy. Yeah. This one is different. It's not. It is. It will be fluffy. We're not gonna do, but it's yeah, different way. So this one, when you pull, it's coming straight away like a thread. See? Look how long this is coming. And it's, to me, I don't know why they are saying the top, when someone is starting this spinning, it's better to start from discarded, not from the top. So I found, actually, I prefer personally, as a beginner of this, just top. It's called top fiber. I love this, and I was feeling so comfy with this. But this is so soft. It's like gonna fall apart in your hands. Just a second, just gonna check. Yeah, I need to move because I have to always move by one when I'm spinning. Just a second, wait this way. When I'm spinning, so I need to move. So it's like a spreading evenly. So yeah, and always. So I'm making Z. We call Z. But when I'm gonna need two of them, I will spin S. So S is for knitting. Z, they says, is for crocheting. If you want to do weaving, it doesn't matter S or Z. It depends. It doesn't matter which way you're spinning. So weaving, it doesn't matter. But for knitting, yes. Also, now I understand when we crocheting and the yarn is splitting. Why splitting? Because we are using yarn which should be for knitting. So that's why it's splitting, because we are hooking the other way. So yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna spend today evening spinning, then a little bit crochet, and 8 o'clock I have to leave for my shift, sleeping night. So I'm gonna work in sleeping night with the client, and yeah, and tomorrow morning I'm going to another client for a day, and then I'm coming back tomorrow evening 8 o'clock, and then in the evening I'm gonna try to crochet because I need to finish this blanket. So here we go. This is how it's coming, and yeah, and this is the yarn. So yeah. Okay, so thank you to people who joined today. I'm gonna save, I will try to save this video as a video so people can watch. I know Australia, I think America, I don't think so they could watch with us. So yeah, so it was good. I show you so many things what I'm doing, and I'm knitting. And today I was just focusing on more on stuff what I did, what I'm working on, and on spinning, which I'm obsessed now with. This spin is just crazy. So yeah, this will be end of our stream, and then 24th I'm gonna set up again, but definitely I'm gonna connect from my phone and we're gonna work on the knitting machine. So for the next time, 24th, I think it was 24th, Monday, I'm gonna set up later on time, maybe 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm gonna use from my phone, which everybody can see what I'm doing on this knitting machine. I didn't want to do because like I tried to do a little bit on this knitting machine and you cannot see because I'm on iPad. So that's why I decided at the end I'm just gonna show you this spinning wheel. But next time, yeah, I'm gonna do a knitting machine, and then week follow I'm gonna do again stream session, and I'm gonna show you this because I'm very curious. This brother chunky machine 260, and let's see what we can do on that machine. So thank you for joining, and I hope some people will watch the stream. I know it's long, but I said in the title, day knit day. So this is what I'm doing on my day off. I just knitting, and working with the yarn and thinking about all of this different design, and I just love it. So thank you so much, and see you next Monday. Follow Monday, 24th of November, and I'm gonna show you this yarn. I'm gonna show you again this yarn. I'm gonna make. And I just did the yellow color anyway somewhere, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make a feral cow. So for this time I'm gonna have a time to make a pattern, so then I can show you. Oh, I love this one. I don't know, like this yellow. Oh, it's here. Yeah, yellow. I love this yellow color. It's so nice. But this one is a 50 grams, yeah? If you need to buy in the shop, that will be cost, what, 10 pounds, 8 pounds? And I paid £2 for the fiber. And I did by myself. That's so cool. So that's why I said before, there's plenty of yarn in this box. I'm gonna have a jumper, and that cost me £20, and I'm gonna do by myself. If I'm gonna buy in the shop, yarn ready-made, £160 for my jumper. How is it different? It is different. Right. So see you. I don't want to stop because we are like 3 hours, 36 minutes. So we're quite long, but this is what I planned. So yeah, see you 24th. It's a Monday. And I think I'm going to do 5 or 6 o'clock UK time. So, and then I'm going to connect on my phone and we can watch on the knitting machine from my phone. See you. Bye. Thank you for joining. Oh, hold a minute. Also, sad I missed this. Yeah, sorry. It's just I love my knitting machine. I have a Singer, but I don't have a Reba Sally. Do you know what you mentioned here about this Reba that I mentioned before in this video? I've got here at the back hidden Reba, and you know what? Seriously, I'm not using. I've done it few times, and it's coming to, I can't remember the 850, I think this the Reba call. So it's fitting to my standard brother knitting machine, and I did together. I tried to do, and it's just like, it's coming nicely, this ribbing, and you can do 2-2 or whatever you like ribbing, but it's coming too thick. It's just like rigid, because here, for example, yeah, this I made on this LK 150, but that's not ribbing, it's a fake ribbing. And it's so soft and nice, and you can stretch and everything. And on this ribbing, you can stretch, but it's more rigid. It just, in touch, I didn't like it. Maybe some people like it because of the ribbings, which is holding better to your body. So, but then you need to increase to your body, because I did, for example, very often you can see my videos. I'm making, for example, like 120 stitches, and then I'm adding plus 10 stitches into the body. So like here on this one, I did here 120, and then for the body, on the top of the ribbing, I added plus 10. So then it's more blue zone. So I think if you do the ribbing on this knitting machine, it's more firm and it will hold to your body. It won't stretch. So this is only one thing what is good. But because this one is stretching like a hell. So maybe the ribbing. Thank you so much for subscribing. So, and then I'm gonna be here 24th of this November, and I'm gonna knit on this LK 150 knitting machine. But you know what? It doesn't matter what knitting machine you're using. It's just, the way is the same. A standard machine, knitting machine. You can the same. Oh, what is the difference only? On LK 150 is difficult with a ferrite. because if you don't have a carriage, which they don't produce anymore, you need to do one row twice, and you need to select by hand. But obviously, Brother Knitting Machine, you've got punch card, and if you, even though if you're selecting by hand, you can put 2 yarn into 1 carriage, and you're working with the 2 yarns, yeah, 2 colors, and this is so good. But LK is different. But because I'm gonna make a cow neck, I'm planning to do cow neck in this color, and this is what I spun the yarn. So then I'm gonna show how to do it. Yeah. I think the LK you can use slightly bokeh yarn is not quite standard. Well, yes, it's a little. I think you can say medium because because you join now just quick because I want to finish, but I'm gonna show you. My yeah. I did this use on today. I show if you maybe you're gonna watch. You can watch earlier what I did. I'm gonna save this video. So I did this on LK 150, and it's like so soft. This, and actually, do you know what? On the description was showing 100. Sorry, chunky, but actually I did on this machine, and it's so soft. And I did on number 6 tension. And oh, I love it, seriously, and it's stretched like a hell. So yeah, so you can use all different types, but I think like you said, the standard knitting machine, you're gonna take this like a 2-ply, I think we call it in UK, so it's like a 2 yarns. This one here, so this is like a skinny, so this is the best for standard knitting machine. So I did this before, and a little bit, which if you're going back on my video, you will see, I show the piece, I can't find now, check the back. Where is this? This is what I do on by hand. Oh, so weird. Maybe somewhere there. I can't find it now. I'm sorry. But if you go back on this video, and I'm gonna save it, you can watch. I did on this standard knitting machine. Brother knitting machine is absolutely nice. But I would, I think, to this is what I did because I did with ferrule 2 colors, and I use Brothers knitting machine 950, and there's a program already, patterns already programmed. So I think next time I could use a little bit slightly looser tension. But yeah, apart this, all right. So yeah, this thin yarn for Brothers knitting machine, standard knitting machine. That one, LK 150, is more a little bit, decay. Some of the decay is difficult even on this knitting machine, LK 150. So yeah, because I had once decay, and it was quite difficult. So, and the other ones I bought different company, it says decay, and I did it without any problems. So, well, it depends of the yarn, depends of the company. So sometimes it's good to have this true knitting machine, like you've got standard knitting machine, and LK, which is LK, is so easy knitting machine. And I think people who are just knitters, this is so good to have this LK. Anyway, I'm just finishing because now we've got 3 hours 43 minutes, as I didn't expect that, but well, maybe I did. So see you 24th of November, Monday. See you. Bye.